So I'm going to give you a quick tour of an online slate and stylus over at 2braille.com. It's a virtual slate. So a slate is used for writing Braille by hand. You would take a stylus, which is this little white thing right here. You would pull it out of the slate. You would punch the dots on the back side of the paper. And then once you flip the paper over, you'd have raised dots. And then you could read it. So up here we have a video that explains how to use this particular slate. It's rather innovative because it doesn't need any paper. You're pushing the plastic pegs through the slate so that they're raised on the other side. And then if you make a mistake, you can just lightly touch the dot to erase the mistake. So really cool. This is a sweet video. The husband gets up early to make his wife breakfast and she wants broccoli soup. So you can click to change the grade if you want grade 1 uncontracted or grade 2 contracted Braille. There's also Korean Braille. The voiceover can be in English or in Korean. Click on the button Translate. And I typed in the word broccoli, and then you click on the play button. And I noticed for when I do screen captures, it doesn't capture the voice from my computer. So she just said dots 1, 2, and then I'll let her keep going. And then she'll go on to the second cell and she'll read the dots. 1. So I have a hard time talking over her. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then down below it has the reading and the writing mode, and it's following along. And for both of those modes, the second cell is highlighted. So it's just really handy to show you what it's like. There are other options. You can click on this play button, and it takes you over to their YouTube channel. And there's a really nice video explaining the features. So this slate has a built-in stylus holder, which is fantastic. And she talks about how to erase the Braille. And then also on their website, you can click on the smiling shopping bag, and that takes you to their store, and you can buy a Versa slate, a Paperless slate, and then 2 other emulators they have is that they have a Braille label maker. So if you're familiar to writing Braille on the computer using 6-key entry, this also has 6-key, and it will highlight the keys that you need to hit in order to write the word broccoli. There's voiceover, so if you wanted, you could even test yourself at home. As she reads the dot numbers, you can transcribe, and it even tells you how many centimeters long this label will be to write the word broccoli. And there's also another version of the slate, so the traditional one that uses paper. So I hope you found this helpful, and happy study.